Hello Tiger sports fans, I'm Tyler Ritchie and this is the summer recap edition of Sports Talk. There was a lot of Tiger sports news this summer, starting with the retirement of the Cedar Falls Athletic Director Gary Coonan. I spoke with Gary and new Athletic Director Troy Becker about the transition back in June. Let's take a look.
Yeah, it was a surprise honor for me and just very humbled by that award. You don't get an award like that unless you're part of a terrific program and you've got a lot of people supporting you and doing some wonderful things. Throughout the years, there's at least 7 or 8 Hall of Fame coaches I worked with. Again, great coaches. We've got great kids, great support from the community. So I don't get any type of award like that if it isn't for the people here back in Cedar Falls. I've thought about that for the last few weeks. I can't pick just one, but there's a lot of different memories. '99, I think it was, for state football, when we made a run to the state championship, and we had Terrence Freeney. We had just a great offensive team and defensive team, and went to Sioux City East, and we took about 9 charter buses that night, and that was in the quarterfinals, and that was such a great memory. And the community and the school really got behind that team. There's a couple memories in wrestling. I know when we had 3 state individual titles back to back to back. Some of the swim titles we had, I remember a men's swim race in Iowa City, came down to the last race where we secured the title. Girls basketball, when Coach List won that, I think it was in 2001, that was another big memory because they'd gotten so close so many times and then they pulled it off and played a great game. This year, of course, was exceptional with both the state title in volleyball and boys basketball because it was the first time for each of them in their program. So, you know, going out like this year was just fantastic. Yeah, I'm thrilled about the amount of student participation we have at Cedar Falls High School, not just sports, but music, drama, all the different clubs and organizations that we have. We've got over 45 of those going on. And so we know that kids, at least once during their high school career, have participated in an activity. And all the research statistics show kids that are out for activities, they're going to be more involved in school, they're going to have a higher grade point average, and research also shows later in life they're going to have greater success in life and higher paying jobs. So it's really important for kids to get involved, and we've preached that throughout the years I've been here. What I'll miss the most is the kids. I truly enjoy working with them. I like seeing them compete. I'm just blown away by their talent, what they have, a lot of the leadership they've shown, what they do after they get out of high school. It's just fun to watch them, what they're doing. So I'll miss the kids the most.
Well, Gary has always put the programs in the school first, and he's put people first, and the students first, first and foremost as the students. So anytime that you've completely committed yourself to a program and a school and people like that, you've earned their respect, and they also appreciate everything you've done to help their sons and daughters be successful. They appreciate how much you've done and put into the school, and the time that he's put into the community is unbelievable. So through all those actions that he just does naturally because he cares about things, you know, obviously people are going to care about him.
Another position change happened this summer with the Cedar Falls wrestling team, as Chris Ortner, the assistant head coach at Wartburg College, takes over as the head coach for the Tigers. Ortner was a 2-time All-American at Wartburg and also coached the Waterloo Columbus Sailors to a team title in 2004. In summer sports news, the Cedar Falls baseball and softball teams finished up their seasons recently, and the district and conference have released their award selections for the season. For the Tigers baseball team, catcher Casey Soule and utility players Tanner Schiefelbein and Mitch Young were selected for the second-team all-district squads, with infielder Kara Forsblom being selected for the second-team all-conference in softball. Also for the softball team, Jaden Peterson and Brianna Speck were selected as honorable mentions. In recruiting news, seniors Jack Campbell and Logan Wolf have committed to playing for Division I programs next year, and junior Emerson Green has committed for the following year. Jack Campbell has committed to play football for the University of Iowa next year. The 6'4" outside linebacker, who is rated as the number 6 player in Iowa, recorded 92.5 tackles, 12 tackles for a loss, and 5 sacks last season for the Tigers, and was a top priority for Iowa to land for the following season. Logan Wolf, who is committed to the UNI Panthers football and basketball programs, is projected to be a receiver in football and a shooting guard in basketball. In his junior season at Cedar Falls, he caught 22 passes for 457 yards and 9 touchdowns in football, while in basketball he averaged 13 points per game, hauled in 111 rebounds, and led the Tigers with 98 assists, 47 steals, and 29 blocks. Junior Emerson Green will be joining 3 of her Cedar Falls basketball teammates at UNI: Kiana Barney, Cameron Finley, and Cynthia Wolf. She will also join her brother AJ, who is an incoming Panther freshman, and her father Kyle, who is the assistant head coach for the Panthers men's basketball team. Jack and Logan were both key members of the state championship winning basketball team last season, and Emerson was a member of the Cedar Falls State Championship volleyball team and a 4A bronze medalist in the long jump at the Iowa High School state track meet. That's all for the summer recap edition of Sports Talk. I'm Tyler Ritchie. Be good to each other, Cedar Falls.